Scene opens with sweeping, cinematic shots of Egyptian deserts, pyramids, and the Valley of the Kings. Imagine a world draped in gold, where gods walked among mortals and secrets were buried deeper than any pharaoh's tomb. In the heart of this ancient land, Egypt, a story unfolded that would captivate the world for millennia. It's the story of a boy who became a king, a ruler who inherited a kingdom on the brink of chaos. This is the incredible and mysterious saga of Tutankhamun, the boy king, cut to artistic renderings of a young Tutankhamun on the throne. He was just 9 years old when the double crown of Upper and Lower Egypt was placed upon his head. A child thrust into a world of immense power, political intrigue, and religious revolution. His father, the controversial Pharaoh Akhenaten, had turned Egypt on its head, abandoning the traditional pantheon of gods for the worship of a single sun disk, the Aten. Tutankhamun inherited a fractured nation, a people yearning for stability and a return to the old ways. Transition to archival footage and photos of Howard Carter's excavation. For over 3,000 years, his name was lost to the sands of time, a minor king forgotten by history. But that all changed in one breathtaking moment in November 1922. After years of relentless searching, British archaeologist Howard Carter and his patron, Lord Carnarvon, stood before a sealed doorway in the Valley of the Kings. Carter made a tiny breach in the door, held up a candle, and peered into the darkness. Carnarvon, waiting impatiently, asked, "Can you see anything?" Carter's famous reply sent shivers down the spine of history. Yes, wonderful things. Showcase stunning high-resolution images of the treasures from Tut's tomb. The golden mask, the sarcophagi, the chariots, the jewelry. What they had found was not just a tomb, but a time capsule. Untouched, unlooted, and packed to the brim with over 5,000 artifacts. The world was mesmerized. Solid gold coffins, jewel-encrusted thrones, intricate statues, and everyday items meant to serve the king in the afterlife. And at the very center of it all, the iconic, serene face of Tutankhamun's death mask, a masterpiece of solid gold and precious stones that has become a symbol of ancient Egypt itself. This discovery wasn't just an archaeological find. It was like opening a direct window into the opulent, sacred world of the 18th dynasty. Shift in tone to be more mysterious, with visuals of CT scans and scientific analysis of Tut's mummy, but behind the dazzling gold and lapis lazuli, a dark question lingered. How did this young king die? He ruled for only a decade, passing away around the age of 19. For years, the popular theory was murder. A blow to the back of the head, a conspiracy to remove him from power. The mystery fueled countless books, documentaries, and wild speculations. Was he assassinated by his ambitious advisor, who succeeded him as pharaoh? Or perhaps by his military general, Horemheb, who would eventually take the throne himself? Show modern scientific imagery, DNA analysis, and CGI reconstructions of Tutankhamun's possible health conditions. However, modern science has begun to write a new chapter in this ancient cold case. Using advanced CT scans and DNA analysis of his mummy, researchers have painted a different picture. They discovered Tutankhamun had a clubfoot and likely walked with a cane. Over 130 of them were found in his tomb. He also suffered from a degenerative bone disease and, just before his death, a severe fracture in his left leg. More recently, evidence of malaria, the deadliest parasitic disease in history, was found in his system. Return to sweeping, thoughtful shots of the Egyptian landscape at sunset. So, what is the final verdict? Was it a tragic accident, a broken leg that became infected? Was it the ravages of malaria, overwhelming a body already weakened by genetic ailments? Or was it a deadly combination of all three? The debate continues to this day, a puzzle with pieces scattered across 3,000 years. Tutankhamun's life was short, but his legacy is eternal. He is the boy who ruled an empire, the king whose treasures unveiled the golden age of Egypt, and the mummy whose secrets continue to challenge us. His story reminds us that even the most powerful rulers are still human, and that some mysteries are so profound, they echo through eternity. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey back in time. If you were as fascinated by the Boy King story as we are, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure into the past. See you next time.